Good morning, everyone. Welcome to FEET.Teaching. Today, I will introduce you the simple present tense. The simple present tense in English is used to describe action that is regular, true, and normal. We use the present tenses. 1. For repeated or regular actions in the present time period. I take the train to the office. The train to Berlin leaves every hour. 2. For facts. A dog has 4 legs. We come from Belgium. 3. For habits. I get up early every day. Carol brushes her teeth twice a day. 4. For things that are always generally true. It's rain a lot in the winter. The Queen of England lives in Buckingham Palace. Verb conjugation and spelling. We form the present tense using the base form of the infinitive without the to. In general, in the third person, we add a s. I, you, we, they speak English at home. He, she, it speaks English at home. The spelling for the verb in the third person differ depending on the ending of that verb. 1. For verbs that ends in O, CH, SH, SS, X, Z, we add ES in the third person, as go, goes, catch, catches, wash, washes, kiss, kisses, fix, fixes, buzz, buzzes. 2. Verbs that end in the consonant plus Y. We remove the Y and add IES. Marry, marries. Study, studies. Note, verbs that end in the vowel plus Y, we just add S. Play, plays. Say, says. Negative sentence in the simple present tense. To make a negative sentence in English, we normally use don't or doesn't with all the verbs except to be and the modal verbs can, might, should, etc. Affirmative. You speak French. Negative. You don't speak French. You will see that we add don't between subject and the verb. We use don't when the subject is I, you, we, or they. Affirmative. He speaks German. Negative. He doesn't speak German. When the subject is he, she, or it, we add doesn't between the subject and the verb to make a negative sentence. Notice that the letter S at the end of the verb is the affirmative sentence because in the third person disappears. In the negative sentence, we will see the reason why below. Negative contractions. Don't, the same do not. Doesn't, the same does not. I don't like meat. I do not like meat. There is no difference in meaning, though we normally use contraction in the spoken English. Word order of negative sentences. The following is the word order to construct a basic negative sentence in English in the present tense using don't or doesn't. I, you, we, they don't have, buy, eat, like cereals for breakfast. We, she, it doesn't have, buy, eat, like cereals for breakfast. The verb that goes here is the base form of the infinitive. The infinitive without to before the verb, instead of the infinitive to have. It is just the have part. Remember that the infinitive is the verb before it is conjugated, changed, and it begins with to. For example, to have, to eat, to go, to live, to speak, etc. Examples of negative sentences with don't and doesn't. You don't speak Arabic. John doesn't speak Italian. We don't have time for a rest. It doesn't move. They don't want to go to the party. She doesn't like fish. Questions in the simple present tense. To make a question in English, we normally use do or does. Is no translation in Spanish thought it is essential to show we are making a question. It is normally put at the beginning of the question. Affirmative. You speak English. Question. Do you speak English? You will see that we add do at the beginning of the affirmative sentence to make it a question. We use do when the subject is I, you, we, or they. Affirmative. He speaks French. Question. Does he speak French? When the subject is he, she, or it, we add does at the beginning to make the affirmative sentence a question. Notice that the letter F at the end of the verb is the affirmative sentence because it is in the third person. This appears in the question. We will see the reason why below. We don't use do or does in the question that we have the verb to be, or modal verbs, can, must, might, should, etc. Word order of question with do and does. The following is the word order to construct a basic question in English using do or does. Do, I, you, we, they, have, need, want, etc. a new bike. Does he, she, it have, need, want, etc. a new bike? The verb that goes here is the base form of the infinitive without to before the verb, instead of the infinitive to have. It is just a part. Remember that the infinitive is the verb before it is conjugated, changed. it begins with to. For example, to have, to eat, to go, to live, to speak, etc. Examples of questions with do and does. Do you need a dictionary? Does Mary need a dictionary? Do we have a meeting now? Does it rain a lot in the winter? Do they want to go to the party? Does he like pizza? Short answers with do and does. In questions that use do and does, it is possible to give short answers to direct questions as follows. Do you like chocolate? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do I need a pencil? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Do you both like chocolate? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Do they like chocolate? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Do we like chocolate? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Does she like chocolate? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does it have 4 wheels? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Well, for now that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Thank you. Remember to like and share our videos. Bye bye.